Hello, are you here to debate?
Yes.
All right, what's your name, age, and pronouns?
You can just call me Pure. I'm 19 and my pronouns are he, him.
Okay, what are you here to debate about?
Disagree on a few. Um, Probably the first one I should start with is I don't I don't think we should abolish police or prison.
Okay, why not?
I mean, could I just get your stance on like why we should do that? Like,
Yeah, the movement for police and prison abolition is a movement that says that currently the police in prison don't produce any positive outcomes. They just keep crime and things the same. They're just a tool of violence utilized by the state to protect private property. And right now, the current system of carceral and retributive justice don't do anything. And we want to move to a system of transformative and restorative justice that will focus on rehabilitation and then stopping crime via stopping the systemic issues that lead to crime. And once we do that, we'll have no need for police in the way that they currently exist.
we'll have no need at all.
Not for the way the police currently exist now.
So what's the problem with the way they currently exist?
They're simply a tool of violence utilized by the state, specifically to protect private property. They're not there to protect people. So because they're not there to protect people and because they're there to engage in systems of state-sanctioned slavery, I would say that this is a bad thing, and we would want to move away from this.
So like what's the issue with them just being there to protect your property? And that's it.
Because I don't believe property needs to be protected. I believe people need to be protected, especially if they're going to harm people in the pursuit of protection of property.
But like, don't you feel that like people's property should be protected as well though?
Not over people, no.
But like, wait. So like, for example, like you think that's someone like if there was like a burglar, you shouldn't be able to like shoot them.
You protecting yourself with force is different than the state being able to do it, right?
So
I
you
don't
think
care.
the
I don't care about
police
you.
shouldn't
I don't care about
be
you as an
able to do that?
individual. I think that police should not protect property over people.
So like, if there was a burglar, the police shouldn't be able to like pew pew them. Or no,
I don't believe that the police should be able to. I don't believe the state should be able to kill anybody. It's the
why
state.
not?
because I don't
Why
think
not?
believe because I don't believe that the state should be focusing on private property more than they focus on people. I already answered that.
I mean, I guess, but
Why do burglars steal?
to attain what they don't have.
Which would be what? Typically money, correct?
Yeah, typically things of value.
Yeah. So instead of sending the police to shoot poor people that are trying to steal to make money, why don't we just fix it so that people don't need to steal to make money? Wouldn't that be a bit
And
easier?
how we gonna do that?
Tons of ways.
Like what?
UBI, we can do universal basic income. We can make it so that people don't go into medical debt, since that's a big portion of debt for people that leads to bankruptcy. We can make it so people don't get fucking fired from their jobs and then have to go onto unemployment because they can't find other work. Like, there's tons of things we can do to prevent wealth inequality.
Well, people usually can't find work because it's just plenty people crossing over the border, just taking plenty jobs.
Incorrect. There's a plethora of unoccupied jobs right now. What are you talking about?
I found I doubt that.
You can doubt it all you want. It doesn't make it untrue.
Okay, what makes it true? Like, what source do you have that says that we have plenty of unoccupied jobs?
U.S. Labor Bureau.
U.S. Labor Bureau.
Yep.
Interesting. And when did that little like study or survey come out? Like what year?
What? They do it every month. What?
Oh, they just
Yes, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics updates basically once a month. As of the last update, it was 7.4 million unoccupied jobs.
Yeah, nah, those companies, 7.4 million unoccupied jobs. So how were they not? How were people even unemployed?
because people don't want to work certain jobs and companies don't want to hire certain people. There's a
Yeah,
plethora of reasons why people are unemployed.
I think
Like
that's
there's
just
a
a
long
you
list.
problem. Don't want to work the job. Like what? That's just lazy.
It's lazy to not want to work certain jobs.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well, what could be the circumstance that you don't want to work a job?
Plenty.
Besides personal factors, the only reason you should not want to work a job, and even then it's not one, is you couldn't because of like transportation. It's like the only reason.
There's plenty.
Like what?
The job might not pay enough. The job might not be safe. You might be disabled, so you can't fucking work it. The job might be too far for me to work, like you said, transportation. You might
But
not be able
if
to because you have children. You don't have adequate childcare. The reasons people might not work a job are too many to name.
so if you're disabled, wouldn't you just get like welfare or whatever?
A lot of disabled people can't don't receive enough benefits to pay for their lives, so they also have to work because they don't get enough in benefits.
Well, if they're
Have you
not
looked
getting
up any of
enough,
this?
no. If they're not getting enough in benefits, and it seems like their disability isn't that like severe.
What?
If you're not getting enough,
What?
then that means that like you're at least capable somewhat to do something. They feel that you're capable to at least
Do
do
you
it.
know what the average? Do you know what the average monthly disability payment is? Like the average monthly that people get, like what they get on average a month in the U.S.
No, I don't know the exact
One
number.
thousand $537. Can you live off of $1,537 a month?
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you live. If you're in like LA, probably not. But if you're where I live, probably.
You could pay rent, electricity, food, water, all that for 1,500 a month.
If you have like a house, maybe not. But if you just have an apartment, yeah.
Okay, what state do you live in?
Well, I'm not trying to lie, docs. So
How are somebody gonna find you just from your state, dog? Do you know how many people live in states?
I live in Wisconsin.
Great.
Oh yeah, we went red, baby, red all day. It's a Trump era.
The average one bedroom apartment in Wisconsin is $1,190 a month.
Okay.
So how are they going to afford to live if they're only getting 1,500?
You spending
math
more
isn't
than
mathing.
400 you spending more than 400 a month on groceries, sir?
Do you think groceries are the only thing you have to pay for?
Well, utilities
Let's
are
do
covered.
let's do the full math. Let's do the full fucking math. Let's do the full math. First of all, utilities aren't covered. I don't know what you're talking about.
In a lot of
All right, we've paid rent. They have $437 left over. How much are groceries in a month? How much do you think they're paying?
living alone, probably like 250, 275.
Okay. Minus 250. Well, we'll go 275. We'll do the higher amount. They have $162 left. How much is their phone bill?
Phone bill for one person is literally only like what what do I pay my I pay like I only pay like 40 some a month.
Great. $40. They have $122 left. How much is their internet?
Internet, I actually don't know the rates.
Great. Let's just look up the average internet cost in Wisconsin. Great. The average monthly cost of internet in Wisconsin is $74. They have 122. So minus 74. They have $48 left for the month. Do they have a car? They must. How else are they getting anywhere?
Well, I would assume if they're disabled, they ain't really going nowhere.
What are you talking about? Disabled people still have to leave the house.
And go do what if they don't have a job?
Whatever they want.
Bro said whatever they want. What are you about to go dance? Go to a club?
Some
what?
disabled people do dance. You know, disabilities aren't just like one's with your leg, right? You know, there are other disabilities.
All right, buddy.
If they're disabled, would they need to go to the doctor?
I mean, I would assume not, since they already got their disability
You would assume they
diagnosed.
don't need to go to the doctor. Is this a joke?
Sure, bro. They need to go to the doctor like once a month.
Great.
Once
How
every
much are
2
they
months.
paying for transportation a month?
Well, maybe like a $10 monthly bus
How are they
pass.
getting to the grocery store to pay for these groceries?
Bus pass. I already said that.
So they're carrying a month's worth of groceries on the bus, but they're disabled.
They can take multiple trips, bro. They don't
So they're going to take multiple trips on the bus to carry a month's worth of groceries to their house? Why don't you just admit you don't know what you're talking about? It would have made this so much fucking simpler. I wouldn't have had to embarrass you like this. You could have just admitted, I don't know how much it costs to live.
How did you embarrass me? What
is that? I'm going to be so honest. It's worse that you don't know. It's worse that you don't know how you were embarrassed. Yeah, that's worse.
Embarrassed. Wouldn't you have to like care? Like, I don't care what you.
In fact, yeah, you're right. To be embarrassed, you'd have to have some level of shame, and you clearly have no level of shame.
Yeah, because why would I have shame about around your chatters? Only people.
Why would you have shame about being incorrect about how much it costs to live in the country? I don't know, man. I don't know why you would need shame for something like that. Who knows?
Y'all gonna do something about it? Oh, I then.
What? Do you think you think you scare anybody, dog?
Y'all gonna do something about it?
You think you're big bag? Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Y'all gonna do something about it?
Do you think you're a fucking big shot? Like you think, oh, look at me, here I come. I'm my name is Pure, and I'm gonna scare. Bro, shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
That's the point. Nobody does, bro. Y'all not gonna do nothing about it. So why would I be shameful around y'all, bro? I don't care.
The reason why you should have shame is because you should kind of give a shit about your fellow human. I don't know how to parlay that into your head. You should give a fuck about the other people that exist around you.
Bro, y'all. Yeah.
What if the person trying to live off disability was your mom? What if the person trying to live off the disability was your mother?
That would never happen.
You think your mother can never become disabled?
No, she's healthy.
You think healthy people can't become disabled?
Very low chance.
You are an embarrassment, and I really hope your mother disowns you.
Even if she.
Anyway, moving on.